Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. It's a bit of a dying art really, but I wanted to bring to the table, so to speak, some tea leaf readings, guys. Tea leaf readings been going on since about the 1800s, and it was mostly used by travellers, gypsies, throughout the centuries, where they would read the tea leaves for certain clients, etc. So I actually purchased this deck of tea leaf fortune cards. Oh, I should say I've had this deck now for about 2 years, and it was by Ray Hepburn. And the concept of the cards, guys, there's 200 circular cards in this deck, and it does cover 12 months of the year. Okay, so you can actually do a 12-month forecast with a tea leaf reading. It also can sort of concentrate on one area. If you're doing it face to face, you could ask the client to pick one of these cards, and on here we've got areas of love, career, happiness, marriage, success and wealth. Okay, so that's another way of, if somebody's got a specific question in an area where they need answers to. And then we have the main 182 cards that assist with the reading along with what's picked up in the actual cup. So I just thought it'd be nice to bring this to the table and see what kind of readings we get. And I was going to start on the lovely month of October, so I've picked out the October card. So that's the introduction to what I'm going to be doing today for you. So my lovelies, what I'm going to do now is do a tea leaf reading for the star sign of Capricorn. So my lovely Caps, what I'll start and do first is just put a few tea leaves in the cup for you, and then we'll add some hot water just to start the brewing process. Let's just tip a little bit of hot water in, guys, and then we'll give it a little stir for the intention. So what messages have we got for the lovely Capricorns going in towards the end of October? Because I'm doing this as like my witch's brew, guys, for Halloween, just to get some little extra messages for you for October. So I'm just going to start swirling this now, so this helps with the tea leaf process of getting the messages. I'll just start to swirl it a little bit, and then I'll just take some of the excess water out. We don't need all that in to start with, so let's just tip a little bit out, guys, and we'll carry on with the swirling. So let's just give that a better look. See, it's starting to build the pictures up now. Let's just give it a little bit more of a swirl. So Capricorn, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have to tip this upside down and just leave it a second. We have to turn the handle to face our heart so that we get the intention, okay? And then what we have to do is turn this cup 3 times anti-clockwise. So we've got 1, 2, 3, okay? Just leave that a second, and then what we have to do is tap the top of the cup 3 times, and this is the old Romany tradition where it gives us permission then to read the actual message within the cup. So my lovely Caps, I'm just going to tap this 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and we'll have a look at what messages we've got for you then in this cup here. So I'm just going to start scrying into it and have a look what we've got here for my lovely Caps. Okay, Capricorn, the first thing that jumps out to me, I've got an actual name here, and it's coming out as Jess. Now, whether this is short for Jessica, but I've just got the J, the E and the S. Okay, now whether this is Jez or Jess, it could mean either party. So there's some information here of a name of Jess or Jez, as in the male sense, around some of my Capricorns who they may be dealing with, or have got that that person in their family, or it could be somebody in the spirit world that is around you at the moment, Capricorn, for a reason why that name has had to come up in this cup for you today. So let's just have another look round here, see what we can see. Okay, Capricorn, I've got here a symbol of a lock and a key. So some of you here could be actually having keys handed to you. Some of my Capricorns could be moving into a new home soon, okay? Because I've got an actual lock and a key here, and I just feel that symbolises to me that some of my Capricorns could be moving home and be given a new key to a new home. So that's also what I've got coming up in the cup. Let's have a look what else we've got here. Okay. Right then, I've got a picture of a horse here, okay? An actual horse running along. Now, a horse can mean an actual event where you may be going and actually going to the races at the end of October, coming into November, or it could be that you're actually looking at purchasing a horse as well. So take it as you will, but there's horses in this cup, okay? So I just feel that it's either an event it's either a corporate event where people have had to go and meet business people, and it's been held within a race course. This is what I'm getting. Obviously, it's not going to apply to everybody. Or it could actually be that somebody is looking to purchase a horse, okay, at the end of October, going into November, because there's definitely a horse in that cup, Caps, for you in this reading. Let's have a look what else we've got coming up for you. Okay. Right, that's interesting. I have got here, on this side of the cup here, it's like someone shooting a bow and arrow, okay, directly. It's just, that to me is symbolising a love aspect here, that some of my Capricorns have got their sights on somebody in a love aspect, and I feel that this is going to materialise at the end of October, that arrow is going to strike, okay, and that relationship is going to start. So I do feel that there's new relationships as well, beginning at the end of October, starting into November for some of my Capricorns. And it's some of my Capricorns who I say have had their sights on this person, okay, because I've just got the archer with the bow and arrow here, okay, that you've had your eye on this person and it's time to strike. And I do feel that connection will start in the first infancy stages of this relationship, coming to the end of October, okay, going into November. Let's have a look what else we've got here. Let's have a look. Okay, I've got the symbolisation now, because certain animals in a tea leaf reading hold different symbols. Now, I have got a peacock here. This is the peacock, and with its tail fanned right round this cup, okay? Now, to me, that is symbolising some of my Capricorns here. There's some kind of event or some kind of grand occasion that you need to get suited and booted up for, okay? Because it's just symbolising here two different meanings. I've got some of my Capricorns will need to be getting themselves preened and pruned to go to this, corporate event. I feel it's like a corporate event where you need to show yourself around and mix with clientele, okay? That's what I'm feeling for some Capricorns. And also the peacock can symbolise someone showing their true colours to you, okay? So this is a message for some of my Caps out there who may have somebody around them, and, for the first time you're going to see the true colours of this person. So you could be, shocked a little bit, some of my Caps could, that there's been either something underhanded going on, or on the other hand, side of the coin, it could be that you could see the true colours of somebody where you misjudge them. Okay, it could be a misjudgment of somebody, and you know, you think, God, you know, I really misjudged that person, and you see the true colours in that way, and that's why I've got the symbolisation of the peacock in the actual reading. Let's just have a look what I've got here. I've also got here, now this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but I've got somebody who's associated or knows of, and I've got the name Kevin. Okay, I've got Kevin, but I feel this person passed on quite at a young age. Okay, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but I've just got the name at the top of this cup jumping out to me as Kevin, and I don't think they were that, you know, they weren't in like mature years, like in the 70s or anything like that. I feel quite a young person who passed, and I do feel they had some kind of addiction that, you know, that they struggled with while they were here on the earth plane. But it's either they're associated with a Kevin who's here on the earth plane, but I just had to put the name out of Kevin. Okay, guys, so that's what I also pick up out of this cup. I'll just go around it one more time and make sure nothing else leaps out at me for you, Caps. Okay. Yeah, that's all the things I've got out of the cup itself. So what I'm going to do now is just shuffle the cards, guys, and see what other elements we get for you. So I'll take 2 from each pack. So I'll start shuffling. What other messages, please, have we got for the lovely Capricorns for the end of October that they need to be aware of? What other messages, please, have we got for our lovely Caps going into the end of October? So I have that one there. Messages, please, have we got? Oh, that one wants to jump out. Actually, there's more than one there, but I'll have the top one. So I'll just place these on here for a second, guys. And I'll just shuffle these. What other messages, please? That wanted to jump out, so I'll have that one. What messages have we got, please, for our lovely Capricorns for the end of October? What messages have we got? I'm going to have that one there because that's poking out. Let's have a look then at the cards, what we've got for you now then, Caps. And we have the first one is saying 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. So yeah, some of my Capricorns going into the end of October then could basically get a little windfall, unexpected money that's going to be coming in, blowing in your way at the end of October. So it's just to be mindful really that, you know, there could be some good luck, some good fortune shining across you at the end of October. So that's that card there. Then we have the moon, changes in your life. Now, obviously this could be to do with work aspects. As I said, we picked up in the cup that there was a start of a relationship, so that could be the changes that are coming around you. But just to be aware that going into the end of October, moving into the start of November, there's quite a lot of things changing around you at the moment, okay? So to be aware of the changes that are going on. Then we have the horseshoe, good luck, okay? So it's weird how I picked up the horses, wasn't it, in the reading, okay? Because I do feel there was some significance there with the horses being in the cup for you. And as I said, whether this was you know, just a social aspect, work related, where they've held a function within a racecourse environment, or as I said, it could be the fact that somebody's actually looking at purchasing a pony or purchasing a horse, okay? But again, the good luck cards come in here, which reflects the 4-leaf clover that came in as well. So there is going to be some good luck coming to you, my Caps, for the month of October. So that's nice cards to have pulled out. And then we've got a new job or career. Okay, so the changes in your life, guys, that came out could be significant as well, that some of my Capricorns could actually be looking to change jobs, careers. So that's why that card's come out there for you. So my lovely Capricorns, I hope you've enjoyed this tea leaf reading. As I said, it's something that's new I've brought to my table because my late mother, she always used to read for family and friends who came round for years, and it's been in my generation, in different family members' aspects, they've read for years as well. So I just thought, because I've had these cards now for a couple of years and I've only just opened them recently, I thought it was just another element to bring to my table. So I hope you can take something from that, and I'll look forward to reading to you next time. Take care then, bye.